At least I can make a lot of progress knowing that. Let's continue on. Before that, though, yeah, this is part 21 of Kiwami 2. I've got like 2 sub-stories left that I gotta do, and then we're gonna add the club for Shine. Yeah, I honestly want to continue doing more of the Yakuza games. Problem is that, well, my viewership has been rather bad. I'm not kidding. Many of these videos don't even break like 50 views or something. I'm like, what? And I put the effort in my videos. I put a lot of effort. So there are 2 sets of quests that we gotta do. Not to mention I gotta restock on Muscle Soda, because that thing is just busted. Alright, let's start with the first one here. Hey, did you see the news? They're making a Yakuza Sunset 4. Wonder if this one will be any good. Sunset 3 cut out all the best parts, you know? Well, that's what happens when you change directors. 1 and 2 were so perfect. How could they hope to top them? Beats me. But hey, they're filming this next one right here in Sotenbori. I saw them scouting over by Majima Bridge. You serious? Come on, let's try and make it in as extras. I'm ready for my big screen debut. Wouldn't be much of a debut if you're on screen for 2 seconds without a single line. Sounds like they're shooting a Yakuza movie around here. I guess the locale works. And now let's check the other one.
Boy.
Hey, put the knife down. Leave me alone. I'm gonna run this through and ain't nobody stopping me. Let's see what you got. Hey, nobody's stabbing anyone today. Just calm down and let's talk about it. None of your goddamn business. Guess you don't got it in you. What's going on here? Hell if I know. Lady just runs up to me out of nowhere yelling about how she's gonna kill me. Bet she poured all her cash into a host club and now she's taking it out on the first host she finds. Anyhow, I got a jet. Be careful, you hear? Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Okay. My name's Yuriko. I got a sister much younger than me, Miki. Up till last year, she was working here in Sotenbori. But she got scammed. Those horrible men took everything she had. But not even that was enough for them. One day they kidnapped her, locked her up, abused her, kept her in a cage like some kind of wild dog. It's been a whole year since, and the cops haven't lifted a damn finger. I finally figured out who has her, though. That guy is one of them. When I saw him, I just couldn't hold it back anymore. I was gonna use his knife and get back at him for what he did, but I couldn't muster the courage. That was the right choice. Killing that man won't find your sister any faster. There are smarter ways to go about that. What's your name? It's Kiryu. You're right, Kiryu-san. Stabbing him ain't gonna bring him Miki back. This is kinda a long shot, but have you ever seen Miki before? She looks like this. Well?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say I have. Right. Of course you haven't. Miki and I, we lost our parents years ago. She's the only family I got left. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. The cops ignore me. People don't take me seriously. Hell, I don't even have the guts to stab one of the guys who took her. Kiryu-san, I know this is crazy for me to be asking this, but do you think you can help find Miki for me? I'll do anything you want if you manage to find her. Just, please, save my sister. I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. If it means making sure you don't end up a murderer, then I'll help as best I can. Oh, Kiryu-san, thank you so much. Let's talk details. You said you have info on the guys who kidnapped Miki, right? What do you know? I have pictures. Here. The first one's a host, named Yagi. He's the guy who was just here. He makes his money by targeting lonely single ladies. This guy is the absolute scum of the earth. The second photo's a man named Kajiwara, realtor. At least that's what he calls himself. More like a land shark, if you ask me. Folks around here despise him. As for the last photo, goes by Kojima. Ain't nobody sure if that's really his real name, though. Guy's impossible to pin down. If I had to guess, I'd say he's the one running the whole operation. He looks like a regular old businessman on the outside, but somehow he's one of the richest men in the country. No way is he getting all that through legal means. These are the guys who got Miki. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll see what I can find out. You got a real heart of gold, Kiryu-san. I can't find the words to tell you how much this means to me. The first guy, Yagi, is working in a club over on East Shofukuchu Street. I'm counting on you. Find Yagi. Well, he's not that far off to find. Well, let's see if we can get that out of the way first. I'm already in chapter 10 and making a lot of progress. You guys don't waste time, you know. Fine, let's get this over with. Here, have the essence of getting batted on. What a waste. What a goddamn waste, man. Huh? Another coin locker. That's him, Yagi, one of the guys who kidnapped Miki. Hey, I remember you. That lady cool off yet? She was out of her freaking mind, let me tell you. Do you know this girl? I've never seen her before. Might have been one of my customers over at the club, but you can't expect me to remember every chick who sets foot in there, can ya? Strange. I met someone who claims you conned her. Oh yeah? Bring him here. Ain't nobody supposed to know about that. So you do know her. Where is she? No clue. I was just doing what Kajiwara asked when I nabbed her. Girl could be anywhere by now. Last memory I got is tiring up and having some fun. Girl's got a great pair on her, believe me. Anyways, I don't know how you're connected to all this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to shut you up for good. Get ready to die. No, you get ready to die. You get ready to die because it's gonna get painful. Why is that? Simple, because you just harmed an innocent person. And it's time to drink me some white soda. Yeah, you're about to know what pain's like. I could have just slipped in a muscle soda with it easier. Tell me where Kajiwara is. I don't freaking know. Best guess he'd be at the golf center. Guy's always got his clubs on him. Good. If you don't want to deal with me again, then I suggest you relocate. Scum like you don't belong on the streets. Okay, so that's one down. Well. Let's get this then. All that remains is this, and then I can focus on hopefully getting experience gain max. Well, we're gonna head to the golf course anyway. I wouldn't mind holing 18. Here, read this. Moron. Just wait till Yakuza 3, where everyone had a tendency to block up their ass. Seriously, I'm not looking forward to doing Yakuza 3, especially since, yes! Moron, eat this. This thing, what are you, stupid? Don't you hate that? Okay, toughness ZZ. Alright, good. I always restock constantly. And the golf course is right there. Alright, let's get this over with. You're not making my day easier. Dude, that ain't right. That ain't right, man. Never is. That must be Kajiwara, the second man involved in Miki's kidnapping. Huh? What are you looking at? You better clear out if you don't want to take a club to the freaking face. Do you know this girl? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Cut to the chase. Sure, I know her. What, you one of her old flings coming back for another pop? She ain't nothing to me now. Now get lost. I'm trying to golf here. Sorry, but you're not getting rid of me that easy. I need to find the girl. Look, I don't know who you are, but I don't got her anymore. Sold to the highest bidder. You mean Kojima? Where is he? Just where the hell did you get that name? Don't got a clue where he is. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, maybe I didn't sell the girl. Might have just tossed her out with the other trash. Who knows? Now go on and get lost. Gorillas like you can't play golf. If anyone doesn't belong here, it's you. Golf is a gentleman's sport, and you're anything but. You're trying to pick a fight, asshole? Fine by me. I was just looking to give my new club a test run. And I'm just looking to make sure you end up on your face. Seriously, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this Tonfa. Yeah, now you're dead. Now tell me what you know. That was all Kojima-san's idea. He's been barking out orders behind the scenes. I'm nothing compared to him. Just don't hurt me, man. Then talk. Where is he? Just a sec. Let me give him a call. Kojima-san? Yeah, it's me. Sorry, ran into a bit of trouble. Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. If you say so. He said he wants to see you. Where? Midoriyama Building, West Shofukucho, second floor. And now to finally take care of that other loose end. And that's around here. Ooh, is that a Novu Reach? Hello, Novu Reach, what's up? Dude, I'm just standing there and you're just like not doing anything. Dude, you have any idea how much that sword is worth? I don't think so. Thanks for the yen, by the way. Anyway, let's check out this movie. Oh, it's right down, right over there. I'll check that out in a bit. But right now, we gotta take care of this. This is the place. Kajiwara said Kojima would be inside. Well, better late than never. What the? Oh, there it is. You must be Kojima. Where's Miki? Why, what's your angle? You looking for some fun? I'm the one asking the questions here. Now tell me where Miki is. Doesn't matter. You're a dead man. Can't let you keep snooping around. Pays too good to have you ruin it all. Really? You should have brought more than 3 guys. Don't take that tone with me. You're done for. Nobody will ever find your body. Let's go. Nobody will ever find your body, huh? Well, I hope you don't mind getting bashed to death. Idiot. This is what stupid people do. Watch this. Yeah. So much for that. This might give me some ideas. Oh, yeah? How about this? Yeah, that's for kidnapping that girl. Yeah, well, let's finish this. And you're done. Now tell me where I can find her. Tell me where Miki is.
All right, just don't kill me. Please.
Start talking then. Booth number 5, over at Ganhara. That's where we locked her up. Got it. Stay out of my way. Hopefully when we find her, we'll save her. And that Patriarch bowling ball turned out to be that effective. Thanks for that. Once we take care of both of these quests, then we'll do Club 4 Shine. Really? Hold on a second. Oh, never mind. They just disappeared. This must be it. Where's booth 5?
It's all the way in the back, sir. But,
No buts. You're taking me back there.
sir, that booth's rented out. You can't.
Too late for that now.
Miki.
So you're one of Kojima's men.
No, he was just paying me to watch over this here lady. I had no idea what he was keeping her here for. Please, I didn't do nothing wrong. Here, I'll give you everything I got from him.
Boy.
Miki, are you okay? She doesn't look hurt, but I can't imagine what she's going through. I should get her back to Yuriko.
I can't thank you enough for everything you did, Kiryu-san. You're like some kind of superhero. Miki's passed out back at my place. Despite everything, I'm just relieved she's alive. She'll need some time to work through everything, but she'll bounce back.
I'm glad everything turned out okay.
Me too. It would never have happened without you, Kiryu-san. That reminds me, Miki had something she wanted to give to the guy who saved her. Here. Looks like it goes to one of them coin lockers up the road. Don't know what's inside. Maybe it's got something to do with her kidnapping. There. Aren't words that can express just how grateful I am to you, Kiryu-san. I just wish there was something more I could do.
Seeing you two reunited is plenty for me. And speaking of Miki, you should get going. She'll need you by her side when she wakes up.
Right. Thank you again.
At least I'm thankful that things ended peacefully the way it did. And now it's time for us to tackle the other loose end, Yakuza Sunset, and then we'll head for Club 4 Shine. Yeah, so how many coin lockers can I open? Just not much. Well, let's check which one. Stamina and double X. Antique pistol. Abstin. Stamina and double X. An Oakwood katana. A Stamina and X. A modded stove. Trips Yokon. Abstim half. A butcher knife. A military-grade bulletproof vest. A Torner Maximum. Stamina Royale. Toughness Light. Black Belt. Toughness Double Z. A Bust Amulet. Toughness Infinity. A Platinum Blade. Toughness Infinity. Toughness Double Z. And a special police baton. I'll put this saber away. I still have to get the others. We opened 5 Sotenbori lockers. We opened 10 Sotenbori lockers. We obtained 30 different weapon types, finally. Alright, now let's talk to this guy. Oh, man. Oh, sorry about that.
No, it was my fault. I can't seem to do anything right.
Boy.
Wait, you dropped something. Guess I'll go track him down. Yakuza Sunset 4. Isn't this the script of the movie those kids were talking about? If the movie's still in production, this must be pretty important. I better track that guy down. Looks like he was headed up to Sotenbori Street. I think that's the guy who dropped the Sunset 4 script. I better get this back to him. Wait, there you go. Hey, aren't you the guy I bumped into on the bridge? No, I was the one not paying attention, but I'm glad I found you. You dropped this. Don't worry, I didn't read it.
Wow, you really tracked me down to give this back? That means a lot.
I feel like this Yakuza Sunset thing has a lot of people talking. You must be a pretty big fan.
Well, I used to be. Nowadays, I don't know how I feel about it.
What do you mean?
Nani?
Wait, you're not a fan but the director of the Yakuza Sunset movies?
That's right. Though I've only actually been responsible for one of them so far. Yakuza Sunset 3. The one everyone hated. My name's Sugano.
Kiryu.
As you might have suspected, those pages are actually the script for Yakuza Sunset 4, Kiryu-san. We're planning on using Bishamon Bridge in the film, so I went ahead and scout it out a bit.
I see. You seem pretty down about all this, Sugano-san. What's really the problem?
It's this whole film. I have no idea how to proceed with it. I feel like I've lost my vision.
What do you mean?
Every day on the set of Sunset 3 was like a dream. I loved it. I even stay up all night editing the reels. Everything seemed perfect until the movie debuted. It was like I had woken up from my dream to a real-life nightmare. Every forum on the net was in an uproar, talking about how Sunset 3 was a disgrace to the franchise. They were calling for me to step down. Or worse.
The internet sounds like a cruel place.
The worst part was, once I calmed down and rewatched it, I agreed with them. I don't know that I deserve to direct another one. I gave it my best effort, but that just wasn't good enough. I couldn't capture the magic of the old Sunsets. And it's got me thinking, if all I'm going to do is drag the series through the mud, maybe I should step down.
Well, at least that explains what's got you so down. If you don't mind my asking, how'd you end up in a director's chair for the movie? And what happened to the original director?
He retired to some far-off corner of the earth. Nobody even knows where. But with the fan base Sunset has, the film company couldn't just let it die. So they chose me to head it up. I was a huge fan, but I found out the hard way that loving a movie as a fan and making one yourself are very different things. I knew it'd be a challenge to live up to the expectations and the hype, but I didn't expect to get eviscerated for my best efforts. If only I could replicate the way the old director did things. But none of this is your problem, Kiryu-san. Sorry for talking your ear off with the sob story.
It's okay. I hope having someone to lend an ear helped.
Well, the show must go on. I'll see you around, Kiryu-san.
The poor guy is really struggling. Next time I'm at a video store, maybe I'll check out Yakuza Sunset 3. There's gotta be a meta reference somehow. I just know it. Because funny enough, I'm gonna end up doing Yakuza 3 after this. Remember, this is part of my year of Yakuza on YouTube. But I didn't want it to drag because the viewership for that was just bad. But I don't care. I don't care if these videos barely hit 100. I don't care because I love doing this game. Yakuza is more than just beating guys up and being all hunky-dory, good guy, bad guy thing. It's a lot more to it than that. Much more. It's more or less like a story about people. And unfortunately, my day gets interrupted by losers who know better. Yeah. Thank you. A giant paper fan. Not much, but I can work with it. Not much, I can work with it. Yeah, that's the essence. Because since some people drop by to help you out, yeah, they become a benefit. Not to mention you have the achievement for like, what, 30 heat actions? Here, let me give you a stun. Stun slam. Yeah, you flop like a fish with that. Yeah, let's do it again. For good measure. Flop like a fish when all is said and done. Thank you. Okay, so our next step is to head again. No, we need to head. Oh, dear Lord, I forgot. Yeah, the main story can wait. Still, I can't believe they locked out the outdoor mall. That was a place you could actually go through in Yakuza 0. But the fact they locked it down really shows. Okay. Oh, nice. Another silver plate. Yeah, you're done. Moron. I see. Another one, huh? So now there's even bosses in East Sotenbori? Yeah. I'll take care of that in a few. Right now, I gotta continue on. Besides, I'm in no... Oh, we get to meet people. First is Yuriko. And these girls, if you recruit them... Yuriko is a silver tier. Yeah, getting these girls recruited is going to help us out. Next is Miki. And she's a gold tier! Yeah, they're... Oh, Suenaga! Why her? I did not think. And she's also gold tier.
Oh, what? No, seriously, what?
Okay, I know for a fact I'm gonna have to do the cabaret stuff, but I never thought it would be this. Ooh. Well, there's also another reason we gotta save up all that money. Partnerships. And partnerships are gonna help us out. Alright, let's watch a movie for a bit. Rent a video booth, please. Alright, let's see if Yakuza Sunset 3 is really as bad as Sugano says it is. It couldn't be, right? Oh, Kiryu, you have no idea. It's about a Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. Admirable. The characters are actually pretty fleshed out, too. Not only that, but the actors did a great job of bringing them to life. Can't complain about the music either. It really heightens the tension. But there's something off about the action. It's supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but the fights don't feel extreme enough. It's just about over. The protagonist finally defeated the clan and is about to elope with the woman he loves. But as he's leaving the HQ, he gets stabbed in the back by a clan member he had raised like his own son. The last shot is his lover waiting at the station for her sweetheart to show up, but he never does. Was Kiryu crying? Well, I finished the movie. Maybe if I head back to Studio, I'll run into Sugano again. Maybe I can help him out now that I've seen his work. Seriously, it's much more than just basically a simple storyline about, about good guys beating up bad guys. The Yakuza or Like a Dragon series is much deeper. Oh yeah, we gotta get partners. And more money means more friendships. And believe me. Okay, what the hell do you guys want now? Let me do a giant swing! Oh, watch this! What losers! I'm having way too much fun. Wait, I got max silver plates? Oh my. Wait, they give you 2 of them. I gotta head to the pawn shop and sell them off. I'm gonna end up losing them anyway. But there's something else that piques my interest. Another silver plate. Damn it. But wait. Yeah, this is just like how it was in Yakuza 0. Yeah. Greetings, I got stuff to sell. Two platinum blades. You're welcome. That's 500,000 yen. And trying to get a lot of money can be a little more strenuous. Oh, would you look at that? Lucky break. What's up, guys? Now I can get those 2 silver plates that I dropped so I can make some extra cash. You done now? You guys don't give me a break. Once I get this sub-story finished, I'm moving on to 4-Shine. And I'm going to have to be hard at work leveling up all these girls. And if I can level them up all to the max, I can be all set. Oh, would you look at that? Let's make this fun. Dude, y'all suck. Yeah, don't do that, please. It's like these guys got nothing better to do. You guys got nothing better. Seriously, y'all have nothing better to do than harass me? I'm used to getting harassed. Now let's meet up with the guy. We might get some answers. Damn, Sugano's not here.
Hey, aren't you one of the guys who was in here babbling about movies earlier?
I eat, sleep, and breathe the silver screen. You want to talk a little shop? Sure. I like movies as much as the next guy. Great. Go on and pull up a stool. Name's Fukatsu. Only thing that makes throwing back drinks better is getting to talk movies while you do it. I'm Kiryu. I'm actually watching Yakuza Sunset 3 recently. Are you familiar with it?
Oh, I remember lining up for that one when it first hit theaters. Remind me again what it's about, though.
Simple. It's a Yakuza who fights for the woman he loves. It's about an admirable Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. The characters were so realistic I couldn't help but get drawn in by it.
You got that right. Characters can really make or break a flick like that. And if you ask me, the characters are what gave Sunset 3 its charm. The last scene is what sealed it, though. The poor woman waiting at the station. That was a piece of art.
Yeah, the ending really left an impression on me, too. There's just something about a bittersweet ending that strikes the right chord.
Sounds as if you liked it. But if you had to give it a score, what would you rate it? On a 10-point scale.
I definitely liked it, but I wouldn't say it was perfect. Something felt off about it.
Oh yeah? And what was that?
The action was subpar. It just felt like there was something missing. This was supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but there was no impact. No thrill of the clash. Beyond that, the Yakuza themselves felt kind of forced. Like the director didn't know how Yakuza were supposed to act.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing. Wasn't a single fight scene that felt like it had the oomph it oughta. None of that bone-crunching satisfaction. Real shame, too. Best parts of Sunset 1 and 2 were the elaborate action sequences and an authentic feeling Yakuza setting. I bet that's why 3 flopped.
You know, I actually had the chance to talk to Sugano, the director. That's the only reason I watched Sunset 3 at all.
Interesting.
He was depressed because his movie wasn't received as well as Sunset 1 or 2. He even considered quitting over the fan response.
Must be young if he's having trouble taking criticism like that. Don't blame him, though. It's tough taking over on someone else's work. And sure, Sunset 3 was rough, but it had some real emotional moments. First 2 in the series had them too, but nothing on that level. The old director was good at covering up his flaws, but he didn't have much of an eye for real human drama. Rumor has it he actually pushed for the studio to bring Sugano back for Sunset 4. That's how much he liked the third.
Huh?
If you want my opinion, I think Sugano's got a long career ahead of him. Just has to mature a bit, get some experience under his belt.
Sounds like you know a lot about this. You must really love the film industry.
You got that right. More than that, I love talking about common interest over a nice glass of whiskey. Anyways, I'm gonna go catch some fresh air and maybe teeter on home. Good talking to you, Kiryu-san.
Likewise, Fukatsu.
Kiryu-san?
What the?
Sugano,
how long have you been there?
Since you and that old man started talking about Sunset 3.
That was the whole conversation.
I saw you sitting there when I came back from taking a leak, but I figured I'd wait until you were done talking to Approach. Honestly, Kiryu-san, it means a lot to know that you watched my movie. And it's nice to hear such frank, honest opinions. As you know, I've been thinking about stepping down as a Sunset 4 director. Nothing about this has been easy on me. But I've changed my mind. I can't quit. I want to address the flaws of Sunset 3 and make sure the 4th entry is the best ever. But I don't have much knowledge of Yakuza life, or of fighting. I need to experience these things firsthand if I want to succeed.
Yeah, you've got to. Wait, no, don't do that.
Maybe I'll go join the Omi Alliance. They should be able to educate me on Yakuza life. Think they'll hold tryouts anytime soon?
Yeah. Hold on. This isn't the type of situation where you really want first-hand experience.
But how else can I learn enough to make a film that delivers on an authentic Yakuza experience?
Fine. I can teach you. I'm sure I know enough about the Yakuza to make an authentic film about it.
Wait, you're not one of them, are you, Kiryu-san?
Of course not. I'm just a civilian. Calm down.
Oh, what a shame. Just a fanboy then. Can't blame you there. Everyone romanticizes the Yakuza. Anyway, in that case, can I ask you to stop by the office I'm leasing for Yakuza Sunset 4 so we can talk?
Sure. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, thank you, Kiryu-san. Right this way. This is your office? I was expecting something a little more cinematic. Sorry to disappoint. The props are all stored on the studio lot. And since I'm only here for the shoot, there's not much point in getting cozy.
I guess that makes sense.
Now, let's get right to it. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Then let me see. First, I'd like you to play the part of a regular clan member greeting the patriarch's son who just came home. There's not much reference material on this kind of clan relationship. I have no idea how it's supposed to go. Oh, and the son's coming home from elementary school. Just do whatever you think is natural.
This reminds me of how I used to treat Daigo when he was a kid in the Dojima family office. Shouldn't be too hard.
Got it. Okay, now imagine the son is walking in through that door in front of you. And action!
Welcome back, young master.
Ooh, and cut! That was great, Kiryu-san. You made sure to treat him with the reverence deserving of the patriarch's son. He might be just a kid, but he's an important kid.
That's right. Reminds me of when Daigo was still young, dragging me all around Kamurocho.
That's a Yakuza 0 reference. Who's Daigo?
Never mind. What's next?
The second scene is the crown jewel of every Yakuza film. One where the hero takes responsibility for a mistake he's made.
True. The fans would never stop complaining if this scene was absent or got treated the wrong way.
This stuff isn't really up my alley, so I'll need your help here as well. After all, I only ever directed comedies before this.
Comedy? There's no place for comedy in a Yakuza story.
Now, let me set the scene here. You, a captain, are going to say something to the patriarch, then cut your pinky off to make up for a mistake your underling made.
Sounds pretty heavy.
Yes, that's the point. Now let's see what you got. Now then, action!
Patriarch, I failed you. Failed myself. Failed the clan. And now, I'm gonna show you how a man atones for his actions.
Ooh. Ah! And cut! Kiryu-san, that was incredible! I could have sworn you were really going through with it.
Well, I can guess how it would look in real life.
You know, you performed with such realism today. You'd tell me if you were really in one of those families, right? Kidding. I'm sure you're just a big fan.
Actually,
don't worry. It was just a joke. Next up will be an action sequence where you have a showdown against Enough yapping! Who are you? That's what we should be asking the two of you. This is our meeting place. What do you think you're doing here? Don't be ridiculous. I went through a real estate agency and rented this office out. I can show you the contract. Hold on. You look familiar. I know. This fool's the guy directing Yakuza Sunset now. I seen him on TV. Wait, this guy made Yakuza Sunset 3? The one where the critics scored that practically went negative? What a joke! Look, why don't you take your buddy here and get lost, you pathetic loser? We'll do your whole industry a favor and make sure you never release another thing.
Hey, Sugano, you wanted to see a fight scene next, right?
Huh?
Take notes. I'm about to give you all the reference material you could ever need.
You had your chance. Now you're gonna get a beatdown. Die! And action! Here comes fight scenes.
Watch this. Believe me when I say it's gonna hurt.
Oh, you think you're cute? Watch this!
I did warn you I was gonna show off everything.
They didn't even add an essence of bat. That's dumb. And that's the end of that. This guy's a freaking monster. I don't want to die. If you three ever show your faces around here again, I'll make sure that's exactly what happens. Got it? Yes! We're real sorry. You okay, Sugano? Yeah! You saved my life, Kiryu-san. But more importantly, I learned a ton. You were like a beast unchained. That kind of raw fury is exactly what Yakuza Sunset 3 was missing. I've been swimming in such a sea of doubt lately, it's been impossible to make any progress on Sunset 4. What if critics ban the movie? What if I let my fans down again? What if the old director Fukatsu doesn't like it? Wait, Fukatsu? The old man at the bar? I had a hunch. But this has been such an eye-opening experience, and it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. I'm gonna look over that script with a fresh pair of eyes and get this film rolling. I think I have what it takes to make the series shine, just like Fukatsu did. I have faith in you too, Sugano. But listen, I don't think you should strive to emulate Fukatsu's style, or even his success. Huh? There are things you bring to the table that even he didn't accomplish. The raw emotion you captured in your last film was second to none. You need to make the movie you want to make. If the fans can feel a combination of your attention to detail and your passion, they'll love it. As for me, I can't wait to see Sunset 4. I'll put my heart into it, I promise. Let me thank you, Kiryu-san, for everything you've done for me. A bloody binding. I'll put the red binding away. Looks like Yakuza Sunset's 4 is gonna be just fine. Especially with the Dragon of Dojima in a supervising role. So you knew all along, Fukatsu. More or less. And for the record, I never lied to you. I'm nothing more than an old movie buff now. I suppose you've got me there. Really, though. I gotta thank you, Kiryu-san. Sugano's gonna be the pride and joy of the film industry someday. Believe you me. You did the world a service not letting him fall flat on his face again. I didn't do much. I just don't like to see people lose faith in their talent. Huh? Say, how about we go see Sunset 4 together when it comes out? We can get a discount if you pretend to be my son. Hey, come on. I think Sunset 4 is going to deserve the full price of admission. Aw, don't get all high and mighty on me. Careful or I'll spoil the ending for you. That's a pretty juvenile threat, wouldn't you say? The secret to staying creative is staying young at heart. Is that so? Sure is, my boy. Sure is. That was a pretty awesome sub story. Not gonna lie, that was awesome. Why do I increase weapon damage? Oh. Well, I can always get finishing old mastery. And boost up my health some more. I think it's time we head to, I believe, Foreshine. Since we've done just about enough. But seriously, we did a lot today. And I mean a lot. Now it's time we do Foreshine. And I gotta hopefully work on improving things. Because if I'm gonna complete that story and see that through, I have to. And if you dare harass a lady, you're gonna deal with me now. Dude! Yeah, eat pavement, bozo! Okay, so now I think it's time we handle Foreshine. Yep, time to finally get started.
Oh, Kiryu-san, thanks for all your hard work. I wanted to explain how the Cabaret Club League works and a few more details about running a club. You have a sec?
Let's do it. Yeah, thanks.
Great! Let's just start at the top then.
Your goal in the tournament is to win the league matches and make Foreshine the #1 club in the country. Victory is determined by how much profit you rack up. Partner up with the stores at Sotenbori to increase your fan base, recruit more members, and prepare for the ultimate battle. Talk to Yuki whenever you're in the club to open a minion that allows you to organize which girls to work and perform other operations. As your rank goes up, several matches and sub-stories will begin to open up with the affiliated league's champion club. By defeating the champion club, Forshine can challenge other leagues and obtain platinum hostesses. So be proactive in progressing through the story. By growing the club consistency, you'll be able to make large sums of money more effectively. Work hard and make your club bigger and take down your rival clubs. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that.
The Cabaret Club Grand Prix is made up of 4 leagues, and by taking down the first place club in the league, you can earn the right to enter other leagues. Since we just started, we have to start from the Fresh League. We need to run through normal operations and raise the club's profit ranking. Yeah, we gotta grow our customer base, and we gotta catch a wider net. In Sotenbori, there are stores that you can pay to partner up. Partnered venues will introduce more customers, allowing you to increase the fan count even further. And since the fans mean more customers, your sales will shoot through the roof. And if you find a place that catches your eye, strike up a deal. And we got someone else.
Oh, morning, Kyoki-chan. Kiryu-san, I'm looking forward to working with you again.
Yeah, likewise. I think we'll need a bigger roster if we're going to survive this.
You're right. All the customers in the world won't matter if we don't have the staff to handle them.
Now we can also put recruiting ads. There are also some girls that only join you by clearing sub-stories, so we gotta pull out all the stops. So we have to partner with businesses and recruit new hostesses. Cabaret clubs are hard work. That's what I hope to hear. Great. I guess you better fill me in on how this whole thing works.
Yeah, I don't know too many details myself. What can you tell us? Oh, that's right. Where do I start?
Yes.
Allow me. When'd you get here?
Ah! It's...
Buono Isozaki. Greetings. Indeed, it is I, Buono Isozaki. I'm already not sure about this guy.
He's the official play-by-play announcer for the Cabaret Club Grand Prix. Nobody knows cabaret clubs better than him, so he spices up the tournament with commentary.
Oh, so why exactly is he here now? Well, being that Forshine was invited, I had to come see the club for myself. Nothing tells you more than your own 2 eyes. Words I live by.
Ooh, just the precision I'd expect from the official tournament announcer.
But my, to think I find a legendary hostess herself in a club like this. Legendary hostess? You didn't know?
Back in the day, Yuki-san was the #1 hostess in Sotenbori. She was my whole inspiration for getting into this industry.
Really? That's incredible, Yuki-san.
Enough about me. It's all in the past. I'm just a regular old lady now. Anyway, on with the explanation.
Oh, that's right. Let's discuss the Cabaret Club leagues of the Grand Prix.
Yes, let's.
Firstly, cabaret clubs are divided into 4 leagues. Yeah, you have the Fresh League, Paradise League, the Fresh League where new clubs like yourselves land in hopes of finally finding your identity. The vivacious Paradise League, home of the Playboys and Merrymakers, a never-ending gala. The Executive League, drawing out the most upper-crust clientele, who scrutinize even the finest service. The Millionaire League, dominated by multimillionaires who throw around cash like confetti. And finally, the Cabaret Club Grand Prix Final Championship. Each league is home to 100 clubs, and in order to dominate the league, you must aim for the highest sales among them. Obviously, you'll be starting with the clubs in the Fresh League, Forshine. Okay. And what happens when we take the top spot? Should you rise to first place, you earn the right to challenge the league champion. And who would that be?
Simply the reigning victor of the league, my man.
The strongest of all 100 clubs, and always a club run by the Kanzaki group by the by. So Kanzaki is more than just hot air.
That means if we defeat the champion, we take the title away.
Yes!
That's correct, and it affords you the right to challenge other leagues. Follow that to its logical conclusion where you have become champion of all the leagues.
Yeah, then what?
Then the true Cabaret Club Grand Prix begins as you challenge the Grand Champion. The Grand Champion.
And the current Grand Champion is...
The largest club in the Kanzaki group with the highest sales in the nation. The world-renowned Sotenbori Sunshine. Sunshine. That's the club that Kirara woman runs. So to beat the Kanzaki group, we need to conquer all 4 leagues, then take down Sunshine. Yikes! It's a long road ahead of us, huh?
Yup, I wish I could say it would be easy too. But we're just gonna have to buckle up, ride over to Sunshine and run them down.
That's the right attitude.
Yeah! I'll do what I can too.
You may be small, but you've got gumption, Foreshine. I shall see you at the tournament, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for the explanation, Buono-san.
Foreshine, I feel like this could get interesting. So, the curtain rises on the Cabaret Club Grand Prix. Foreshine is in the Fresh League. That's your department, Kana.
Yes.
Not that I imagine they have any hope of reaching the league champion, but if they defy the odds, I expect you to crush them without hesitation. Understood?
Yes, as you wish.
I'm sure you'll come out on top no matter how things shake out. You may lack the experience, but your club still carries the Kanzaki Group name. And I have no tolerance for anyone who disgraces us. Is that clear?
Of course. I have no intention of losing. Kanzaki-san, as capable as Kana-san is, you know she's still new to the business, right? True that. Don't you think you might be totally stressing her out? Kanzaki-san, you're so scary.
My apologies. Sometimes my true nature just slips out. But it just means we all have high expectations for you. Consider it a challenge.
Of course. I'll give it my best. Good luck! Foreshine. How far can they possibly go?
Who knows? But I'm sure Kana can handle them. That club and Yuki, they've met their end.
Really? I think that'd be rather dull, honestly. Yuki-san, this isn't over between us.
Yes, indeed. Time to open the club. We're only going to do one session. The next part we'll do more. But we got new allies joining us. This is just like how it was. Yeah. I think she needs to get some rest. Time to bring along some golds for this mission. Bringing her? What? Okay, time for a makeover for one of our platinum hostesses. Let's focus on our hair first. We got plenty of money. Her hair. No, I gotta find hair accessories. Hair accessories. Tiara. Yeah, you gotta buy accessories. Earrings. They are known as star earrings. Oh boy, this is just like how it was in the 0. No, where's the bracelet? Bracelets will be the pearl bracelet. Nails will probably be pink nails. Ring will be a flower ring. Uh-huh. And a watch is a designer watch. Mm-hmm. This is just like how it was. Oh yeah. Forgot about the tiara. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, when you buy them, you have to equip them. Yep. And let's get this. So that way you can make her a triple S. Yup. Oh yeah, I gotta save it. There, she has triple S. And I think we're about to be ready. And we're gonna have to work to do this. Let's do some scouting. Is this turning into a gacha game? I swear. Oshima has joined. But remember... Grinds. The more you do this, the more risk it takes. As I said, it's a risk. And you're gonna need a lot of bank for this. Yeah, and sometimes they don't show up at all. Oh, that's lovely. Another gold. Okay, so we'll do one more on that side. All right, let's get our hostess. Let's get our shift ready. All right, we're set. We're at rank 10, so we're gonna have to work. Let's begin.
いらっしゃいませ、お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ、お客様。
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little more dicey to say the least, especially since you're gonna have to do this. Wait. Where? Not that one. Not that one. That one. All right. Let's choose. I'll have to do. This is just to set things up nicely. And I'm hoping we get more people. Guess that means I'm gonna have to work.
ようこそ。当社員。
Madrigal can do. I like how it's a bit more detailed this time. Okay, so basically, if I memorize this, that's a lady's glass. Yeah, get some nice narration. Yeah, it doesn't start much, but don't worry, we will get better at this. This is just like how it was in Zero! Fine, I'll have Miki do this. Need help? We got us to help them out. Just wait till Majima shows up. That was a good way to start things off. Let's bring in the headmistress.
助けを求めてるように見えますが
Okay. Yeah, Oshima got burned out. I've memorized that one.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。お客様お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Let's get Oshima.
ここで2分が経過。
I know. Let's take the favor.
タイムだ。
And they spend money like it's no tomorrow.
ようこそ。当社員。
Onomochiko. She has a huge party stat.
残り時間はあとわずか。
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
She earned it. I gotta make sure the girls are at their health up high when they're in fever.
ようこそ。当社員。当社員売上が50万円突破。
We've broken $500,000. At least that's a start.
ここでタイムアップだ。
180,000. We're at rank 5. That's a start. Not to mention that with every girl you level up, they get better. And we get the proceeds. So at least that's a plus. Thank you, Koyuki. Well, at least I can use this opportunity to store up what I don't need. Wait, but what's this? This leads us to the back room. Yep, which means I'm gonna have a lot of work to do. We're at rank 5, but we gotta get as much fans as possible so we can reach rank 1. But don't worry, we'll be back. That much I promise you. Yeah, that means we gotta make sure we get as many partners as possible. You know why? If you see something like a sign up there, then you can tell. You just gotta look hard enough. Seriously, I wish I had a map that would actually been a bit better. Like that, for instance. We gotta get a lot of fans for this. Like how in Yakuza 0 you had a map. Here though, not as much. You have to look for them. Nice, another coin locker. We're already at 510. We got a ways to go. Another one. That's A4. All right. Yeah, we need to get Sharon Bar, Sold in Wrestling, Moon River, and Ayato. Cannot wait, guys. Okay, now we can fight. Sorry, but I had to take care of something. My apologies. Look at... What a waste.
手間取らせやがって。
And getting more fans means more people. And more people means more revenue. It's just like with Yakuza 0, except more of a pain. Okay, so we've gotten everything except Ayaro Sushi. Alright, we got everything. That's all 10 partners. I think that's going to be it. Next part will continue. Because we're probably going to have to work for this. Dude, don't do that. Here, let me throw ya. Like getting wrecked? Because that'll be satisfying. Don't do that, man. Okay, this is starting to get messed up. You need money not only to make your platinums look good, but you also need money in order to make sure you're up to speed. And I'm gonna have to do that. Thankfully, it won't break my wallet this time. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this part of Kiwami 2. And we're going to continue the next we're going to continue the Clan Cabaret. I want to at least complete the first set first before I tackle the rest. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you in the next one. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.